Hey everybody, it's Obtuse Lolcat and welcome to the finale of Let's Play Dark Souls. Yep, in this episode we are going to go ahead and finish off this game. It's been a long journey, but everything has to end in time. But the first thing I'm going to do before heading to the end game area is I'm actually going to go and test out just how much damage I can do with sorceries. Now in order to do this, I'm going to need to use quite a bit of buffs. As you can see, I'm using the Tin Crystallization Catalyst, which has the highest Mag Adjust in the game. It scales S, and it's got really high Mag Adjust. I'm not sure what it is base without scaling. I have no idea. But that's good. It also halves your casts, but that's... I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about how much damage I can do in one cast of a sorcery. Now, the other things I'm going to do, I'm going to put on my Bellowing Dragon Crest ring, of course, and there's another ring that boosts the damage of sorceries, and that is the Red Tearstone ring. So I'm actually going to have to take off my Ring of Favor and Protection and put on the Red Tearstone ring. And yes, that means the Ring of Favor and Protection will break, and I will no longer be able to wear the Ring of Fap, because, you know, it'll be gone. And my health... sorry, my health is going to lower down to 531. My stamina to 124. Oh man, this is kind of gonna suck. Huh. But I figure I really only have one thing left in the game to do after this, and that is the final area and the final boss. So I can deal with it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on. This ring breaks when removed. Okay, to unequip this ring. Yeah, we've had a good ring. Wow, we've had a good run. Ring of Fap. I'll miss you. Yeah. Unfortunately, that's how it has to be in order for me to get the most damage out of what I'm going to do. So, basically what I'm going to do now is I'm going to wear the TCC, Tin Crystallization Catalyst. Well, and I'm going to use Power Within. And then once my health gets down to Red Tearstone ring range, then I'm going to cast Crystal Soul Spear on a undead Dregling guy over there, and since they basically have no resistances, it'll do tons of damage. Exactly how much damage, that's what I'm trying to see. So without any further ado, let's get started here. Let's get the Power Within on, switch to Crystal Soul Spears, switch to the TCC. Alright, I'm ready. So now we just gotta wait. I'll go ahead and fast forward. Alright, there we go. Red Tearstone ring is active. Casting. 2,875. 2,875. Look at... Oh my goodness. Look at that. That is ridiculous. It's almost 3,000 damage in one cast. Ow. Oh my god. I did not expect it to be even that high. Oh man, 2,800. That is ridiculous, all coming from a piece of rock candy. That was totally worth breaking my Ring of Fap. No offense to the ring. Oh man, that was cool. I've never done that before. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and return my setup to the way it was. Without the Ring of Fap, of course, because... well, he's gone. Oh well. I'm thinking I'll put on Havel's ring to compensate for that loss in equipment load that we got there. And I'm going to put on Darkwood Grain ring and back to Logan's Catalyst. There we go. So that was really cool actually. I had no idea that was such high damage output possible, man. Strange creature ahead. You're very astute.
I am pleased to see you well. Is it something urgent?
Something urgent? Just the end of the game, my man.
Very well. Then stay still for a moment.
Alright, go ahead, eat me. I know it's coming. Nom 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 nom. God, what a gross guy. And here we are, back at the Firelink altar. Hey there, Frampt. Frampt is watching over us. And now that we're here and have all of the Lord Souls, we can offer them to the Lord Vessel and continue on. Cutscene time, of course. Man, look at them spiky gauntlets. What a blaze. What? That's right, viewers. It's time for the final area. Let's go. I'm just gonna walk through this so you guys can get a feel for the atmosphere and just absorb it. Look at that. What is this? Is this staircase going up or down? I have no idea. I can't tell. They're Black Knight ghosts. Just walking, man. Just walking. What is this? What is that? Is this the painted world? No, it can't be. This is the Kiln of the First Flame. The place where Gwyn resides. Or at least a shell of what Gwyn used to be. He guards the First Flame. And what Frampt wants us to do is to go in, kill Gwyn, link the First Flame again, so there'll be a new Age of Fire. Wow, that was not good. Now, Gwyn, these Black Knights are servants of Gwyn, and that's why they're here in the Kiln of the First Flame. The Kiln itself is a very popular PvP area, and that's why I'm not going through in human form, because I would be invaded immediately, unless I was playing in offline mode. Now, since I've completed Sorcerer's questline in the way that I did, it is actually possible for me to summon Sorcerer for this final fight with Gwyn. But I don't think that would be respectful to Gwyn, so I'm just going to stay hollow and not worry about summoning him. But killing these Black Knights here is a really good way to get yourself some Titanite chunks of all kinds and Black Knight gear. And I'm actually interested in picking up a Black Knight shield for this final battle. So if I don't get one on my first run through, I'm actually going to get one off screen by using Homeward Bones and grinding through all these Black Knights until I get one, and then use the Twinkling Titanite that I have to upgrade it. Ow. Ow! I was trying to parry, but yeah, it's I've got like 500 health now. It's not so good. And retrieval. As you can see, I went ahead, I changed my gear to better optimize it for the amount of weight that I can carry now that I wear Havel's ring. So I went back to my Eagle Shield, I switched to the Armor of Thorns, and I also went to Havel's Gauntlets, and I can wear all that, ooh, Black Knight Sword, and still be under half. Now, over here, there's actually an item. Wait, is it here or there? Oh, it's over there, isn't it? You can get the Black Knight set for yourself. So if you want to cosplay a Black Knight, and it's not bad armor, it's pretty good actually. It's got really good fire resistance because, you know, the Black Knights they're forged in the flames of the Kiln, you know? So if you want to wear that, you can. I am not going to wear it. But I still do want to pick up a Black Knight shield for this final boss fight. Now, this final boss fight Gwyn is just a shadow of what he used to be. He sacrificed himself in order to better protect the flame, I think. So he's not at his full strength. However, that doesn't mean that he's a pushover. Not at all. He is still a very formidable boss, as you will see. That was a close one there. So he may very well be able to one-shot me. As he should. He is the final boss, after all. So this fight might take me a few tries. I'm probably going to go in there and, well, basically, the way to do this fight is to parry him. Because although he's much bigger than a normal human, you can still parry him. Ow. Yeah, I could see that one coming. So yeah, that's basically the best way to take care of this fight, is to run in there, get a couple well-timed parries, and you take out Gwyn. So that's basically what I'm going to try to do, but obviously, as you can see, I didn't get the Black Knight shield that I was after on my way here. So, yep, sorry, I'm going to have to go off screen and grind for that. So I'll be right back when I have one. Okay, that took for freaking ever. I do not remember it being that hard to get a freaking Black Knight shield out of those guys, but it was. As you can see from my soul counter, 71,000. I don't remember how much it was before I cut away, but it was much less than 71,000. I had to kill so many of those guys. I actually eventually stopped recording because I was afraid I was wasting space on my hard drive. Oh man, it took at least 30 minutes. That was ridiculous. But now that we have it, I got it up to +5 with my Twinkling Titanite, and I also decided to switch to Velka's Rapier, which I got up to +4 with the Twinkling Titanite that I had remaining after getting the Black Knight shield up to +5. And I'm also switching to the Hornet Ring because one of the main sources of damage output that I'll have in this fight is from critical attacks. So, you know, getting that's the same reason that I switched to the Rapier, because even though this doesn't have a critical bonus technically, it is a thrust type weapon instead of a slash type weapon like a katana, and thrust type weapons get the biggest bonus from riposte and backstab, because you know katanas don't do that much with riposte and backstabs. They do decent with normal damage, but critical damage not that great. So, yes, this is the fog wall for the final boss in the game. Oh man, this is crazy. Yep, it's been a really long journey, and it's almost over. We got one thing standing in front of us, and that is Lord Gwyn. Now, before I go charging into this boss fight, I'm going to talk about it a little bit, basically the way that he operates. Gwyn is extremely fast, and he has a very, very long sword. He likes to jump around, and his attacks are fire elemental base. That's why I was so concerned about getting a Black Knight shield for this fight, because it has excellent fire resistance. Look at that, 95% fire resistance. That's 5% fire damage taken if you get hit with fire damage. So that is freaking awesome for this fight because he does fire damage. Also, it can parry, which is very important because Gwyn is parryable. And I will capitalize on those parries with my Velka's Rapier. Smack him with a V. Or, you know, the V. Now, since this is a Sorcerer Let's Play, it just wouldn't be right if I didn't use any sorceries in this boss fight. So I'm going to try to pop off some Crystal Soul Spears in there. Nothing else except Crystal Soul Spears. Because if I try to do something else, like Homing Crystal Soul Mass or something, or like White Dragon Breath especially, he is way too fast to let that go by. He will never let you do anything that takes that much time. So if you try to cast White Dragon Breath, that casting time, just a few seconds, he will come up and stop you. You will never be able to get it off. Unless he's like all the way across the freaking room. And that's just not worth it. So I'm thinking maybe the only one that I would feasibly be able to use is Crystal Soul Spear. So I'm going to try to do a couple of those on him in this fight, just, you know, because I'm a sorcerer. It's how we roll. But ultimately, I'm probably going to end up finishing him off with the Rapier. So, are you ready, guys? You ready for the final boss fight of the game? I know I am. Let's do this. No cutscene, and listen to that music. Uh-oh, missed the parry. Missed the parry. Look at the damage that did. Even with my insane fire resistance and my good shield. Ow. Okay. It's gonna be hard to get a heal off. Just because of how fast he is. Ow! Gwyn, stop it. I don't think you can backstab him. I might be wrong about that, but I'm like 90% sure that you can't backstab him. Okay, this isn't going so well. There you go. That is his grab attack. Do not let yourself get hit by that grab attack. I will definitely not survive if I get grabbed by him. Ow! And there goes try number 1 on Gwyn, Lord of Cinder. Alright, you want to get stuck on that? That would be nice. It'd be nice if you got stuck on that. No! No, 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 oh, oh my god, Gwyn! And, there's try number 2. Alright, here we go. Gotta enter in and get a homing crystal soul mass ready, because he kinda saunters for a little bit. Alright, let's get our stamina back. Not get hit by the grab attack. Oh, I hate that kick. I need my stamina. That kick takes it all away. Yes, there we go. There's a parry. There is a parry. 1359. Look at that damage. Let's capitalize it on the Crystal Soul Spear. Another. Ah, he dodged it. Careful. Ah. Yeah, as you can see, he has a nasty habit of sidestepping spells. There's another parry. Oh, yes. Oh, man. And we've done it. Oh, viewers. That is the game, viewers. Oh, man. This joy emote cannot even near express my happiness. Yeah, retrieve, why not? Oh, man. That was incredibly difficult. That's the hardest this fight has ever been, just because of my low health. Oh, viewers. I know that looked like my second try. Or whatever, I'm not sure how many tries I'm gonna keep in, but that was not. That was, I don't know, maybe my 5th try. But I got it. I did it with parries and sorceries. So now, at this point in the game, as some of you might already know, there are 2 options as to how you end the game. Basically, the Primordial Serpents, Kaith and Frampt, both have differing views on which ending you should choose. The Frampt ending is if you go to this bonfire and you sit down at it. That's not a normal bonfire. I know it looks like a normal bonfire, and it would make sense for it to be a bonfire maybe, because it's the first one in this area, but that is not a bonfire. That is the first flame, and if you press A at it, it links the first flame, and that is Frampt's ending, in which you die, and the age of the divines, I think, is the age of fire, in any case, is prolonged, which is what the divines want. Now, if you sided with Frampt, if you sided with Kaith and you're a Dark Wraith, the ending that you choose is simply to leave the boss area. You go out through that doorway, and you'll be given that ending. Now, that is the ending that continues the Age of Man, and that is what the Dark Wraiths are after. And you know, I'm a man, I'm into that kind of thing. So, another reason why, if you haven't figured it out yet, I am going to choose this ending, the walking away ending. For 2 reasons. First of all, because I prefer that ending. It's the one that I did the first time, and it's not falling for the god's trap. So, you know, it feels more like a success in the end, even though it's more of a black ending than an orange ending, like the fire. But the other reason is that I figure most people, the first time they beat the game, they don't even know that there are 2 endings, and they just sit at this bonfire without even thinking about it. Because, you know, they think that it's a bonfire. And so they choose, unwittingly, the Link the Fire ending. So some of you, if you've played through the game, may have accidentally chosen that ending. So I figure I might as well show the other ending so that you can see it if you haven't seen it before. So, let's walk on out of here. And yes, this is the ending. It's cutscene time. Say goodbye to that playthrough, because the next time you get to play the game on this character, it will be New Game Plus.
My lord, bless thy safe return.
Oh god, they're everywhere.
Let God and Frampt serve your highness. We are here to serve your highness.
I could get used to this. In this ending, obviously the gods' rule is no more. Dark is cast upon the world. But what that means is that the age of man has continued. Now, whether you're a Dark Lord or a good Lord, it's up to you, but you never really get to know. But in any case, that is the game. Yep, that is the end of the game. It's credits time. Now this song that you're hearing here, this is the nameless song. This is the only time it plays during the credits. I freaking love this song. Not that there's any music in the game that I don't freaking love. It is all absolutely amazing. But this song, it's just after all this long battling, all this strife, all this, all the deaths, all the yelling, all the anger. It's just so beautiful in the context of everything that you've done. But yeah, this game, oh man. When I picked it up last October, I had no idea the journey that it would send me on. I got really, really angry at it for the first 2 months. I hated it and I loved it at the same time. I got up in the morning, I did not want to play Dark Souls. But then when my friends asked me to get on and help them out, oh man, I loved it. It was that kind of game. And then even when I beat the PvE aspect of it, after my little Skyrim hiatus after rage quitting the first time, so sometime around February, when I got tired of playing through the normal game and I started to really explore the PvP aspect, what I found was so utterly amazing. So it's just endless, you know, you can just keep on PvPing forever. You can do whatever you want and it can be viably used. It's an amazing system. I cannot praise it enough. Obviously there are some broken things, like not anything broken anymore, but backstabbing, it clearly is a huge issue, and the Dark Woodgrain ring, which did get nerfed, was rustling a fair amount of jimmies. But oh man, I cannot tell you how much I love this game. I just picked it up to tide me over until Skyrim, but in less than a year, it's become my favorite game. It's just completely my favorite game, hands down. It's not like any other game because of its difficulty. It's just you can't compare it to other games because other games... Now, I'm taking this from something Epic Namebro said in one of his recent videos, but other games, you know that you're going to succeed. You know that you will be able to access all the content in the game. And when you come to Dark Souls, you have no idea if you're going to be able to complete the game. I mean, based on the amount of deaths that you have in the first few months of playing, you have no idea if you'll ever be able to finish it at all. I mean, it took me months to finish this game. The first 2 months, it took me 2 months to get through Sen's Fortress. I know it's sad, but it's true. Maybe it was more like 1 month, but in any case, it was ridiculous. It's not a game that you take home and you beat in a weekend. It's a game that takes you months and months to master, and it means so much more to you because of that when you finally do. But in any case, enough gushing about this game. The next thing I want to talk about is you guys. Yes, you, the viewers. I love you guys. No homo, but you guys, I love you. I wouldn't have been able to do this without you guys. And I know I'm saying guys a lot. I know there are maybe some girls that watch, but I look at my demographics, it's 95% male. So if you're female, I apologize. I really do for saying guys so much. But anyways, you guys are what kept me going. You are the reason that I had such a great time with this project and that I finished it at all. Really, the comments and the likes, no matter what they are my inspiration for making these videos. I wouldn't be able to go on if nobody commented and nobody liked. It just, I love you guys so much. Even if you just say, you know, good episode today, or if you just correct me about something I said, it's great. I love that. I love the open debate atmosphere and the sharing tips with each other. That's what I want in making these Let's Plays, or this Let's Play. Maybe more. We'll see about that. Okay, fine. I probably will make more. But yeah, like I say in my info box every single time. Every single comment and like really is greatly appreciated. And I really do want to thank you so much sincerely for watching. You guys are just amazing and you've made this a much more enjoyable experience than it could have been. So yeah, that's enough gushing about the game, gushing about you guys. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover some of my plans for the future while taking out the tutorial in New Game Plus. So basically, as you guys know, the PTD edition, Prepare to Die edition, is out for PC. My PC is crap, so I can't run that. So sorry guys, but I am going to have to wait until the Artorias of the Abyss DLC comes out in order to show you guys that content. But I will be making stuff with that new content. Actually, ideally what I'm planning to do is to do a blind Let's Play of Artorias of the Abyss, probably on this very character. So this may not be the last that you'll see of my, Mr. Happy Sorcerer Man here with his spiky armor. So that is going to be a lot of fun. As you might have noticed, when I die or bad things happen throughout this Let's Play, I don't really get that mad, because I've been playing this game for so long that none of it's new, and it doesn't make me mad anymore when I die. The only reason I ever die was when I made a mistake, and when I made a mistake, I can't be mad at myself. It's my fault. It's not the game being unfair. So I figure doing fresh content, I'll get knocked out of my ass a lot, and I'll get some really, really good reaction commentary. So it'll be interesting to see. I'll actually, be more emotional in my commentary. So that's my plans for that. I don't know how I'm going to be able to find time to record that, because my schedule is actually getting busier and busier and busier as I go along. But I'm going to do my best and certainly make more PvP videos, I think. I've actually got one made now, and it'll probably be uploaded before this finale is uploaded. The dragon build PvP video. So I'll probably keep making some of those. As far as other Let's Plays, I really am considering doing more Let's Plays, but probably not until next summer when I have more free time. But if I do a blind Let's Play of Artorias of the Abyss DLC, then that will probably be sometime during winter. So, yeah. So I've pretty much gotten through a lot of this tutorial here with my new fancy upgraded equipment, and I think I might just be done with this game. Now obviously I'm in New Game Plus now. Things have about triple the health, or not triple the health, maybe like twice the health, and they give triple the souls. So if I do the Artorias of the Abyss blind run, it will be in New Game Plus, which will make for even more angering circumstances. Of course, if I actually do that, or actually I'm pretty sure I will, so I'm going to say when I do that, I plan to actually upgrade my vitality, because that would be ridiculous to do it with 8 vitality. I know I completed this whole game with 8 vitality, and I'm pretty proud of myself for that fact. But I don't think I want to go through doing Artorias of the Abyss blind with 8 vit. So yeah. So you guys have that to look forward to. I'm not sure when I'll get started with it, but it'll probably be sometime around Christmas time or just later in winter. So obviously there will be a break after this finale before any new content. I am eventually probably going to Let's Play games other than Souls games. Of course, if there is a sequel to Dark Souls or a spiritual successor such as Dark Souls was for Demon Souls, I will Let's Play that. Of course I will. I love the Souls series, even though I don't own a PS3, so I've never played Demon Souls, but I've seen a Let's Play of it, and it's just amazing. But yeah, I love this series. It's definitely my favorite video game series ever. But I've already been over that. So yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to say. And I think we're done here. It's been an amazing journey. Tons and tons of hard work. I almost lost inspiration during the middle of it, but you guys' comments and gaining new subscribers really, really gave me good inspiration to keep on making these, and I'm glad that I finished it. Because man, it was definitely worth it. Just sharing this game with everybody, and you know, sharing tips and everything. Oh man, it was great. But I think I'm gonna end it here. So until I see you guys again, this has been Obtuse Lolcat. I'll see you guys next time, whenever that is. Thank you so much for watching. See ya.